Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with my creative ambassador layout for Peacecraft Love. And this is the Happy Birthday Starter Kit and it is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. It has this awesome bit of sequins and then some Happy Birthday Echo Park papers. And I'm just going through and sharing every paper that is in this collection. There are 8 papers. And it is, that polka dot is one of my favorites. And spoiler alert, I do not use that on this layout today. But don't worry, it will be coming soon. So I am super excited because I decided that I would document my niece's birthday party. And here are some solids. Both sides are solid, so you get some choices between light pink, purple, teal, dark pink, like this orangey color. And I think the back of that is hot pink. Yep. And I am just so excited about all these colors because I love to document with bright, happy colors. And it's a birthday party. So that all came in my stash starter. And then when I placed orders since in the last couple of weeks, I got these little extra sequins. And then I have these thickers. And they're happy birthday thickers. And then I couldn't tell you where this came from. I think this came from a purchase at Tuesday Morning. And it's like a little vellum pouch and a card. Now, this is the picture I'm documenting. What about that? Isn't that awesome? And then these 2 smaller 2x2s of my niece blowing out her birthday cake. And on top of that, I have decided that I am going to bring in something that I'm real excited to bring in, and it is this art sugar. It's art the rose gold art elegance or art, I can't remember what it's called. You all, I just used it yesterday. I mean, really? Anyway, I'm going to use it through this Vicky Bouton stencil that I got from Peacecraft Love. And it's from the Sweet Rush collection. And I am so excited. So I have all these papers and some embellishments, some extra stuff, my paste, my stencil, these pictures. So let's see how this goes. All right, so these are the papers I decided I wanted to work with. Originally, I was going to do the polka dots and matte the paper, the solid. And then I decided, nope, I want those polka dots for something else. I'm going to set that aside and use the polka dots on another layout. And I'll use this floral. And I'm really good with that because one of the things I'm going to bring in is one of the cut-aparts had a unicorn on it. And I am going to bring that in because we all have birthday hats on our heads. And some of us look like unicorns. And so I thought it would be funny. So I decided I really wanted to do a tear job up here. And I decided to wait until I was done distressing all 4 sides just to decide where I wanted to put it. Just in case I tore it accidentally. That way I could just go ahead and put the torn bit there, but I did not tear it accidentally. I tore it on purpose. So I'm just going to put that stencil down and look at how shiny this stuff is. It is so gorgeous. And so I am going to get that pushed through this stencil. And I just really love the way this stuff works. Now, I will say, I hate cleaning stencils. Like, I hate cleaning stencils, okay? I need a scrapbook assistant whose job it is to clean my stencils because I'd do them more often if I didn't have to go clean them when I was done. Because just like I love to cook, I hate dirtying, I hate having to wash the dishes when I'm done. So it's the same concept. You know, it's a pain, especially when you're using paste, because paste is a little harder to get out. And I mean, I got up as soon as I was done with these. I got up immediately and went in the other room to try and wash it off with some warm water. I still had to scrub on it and do the little scratchy thing. And anyway, it's fine. I'd use stencils more often if they weren't a pain in a booty. So I cut out the embellishment right there with the unicorn because I felt like that was just super fitting. And of course, I use that entire branding or border strip of the birthday hat because, well, we all have birthday hats on in this picture. And the only person who's not smiling and being fabulous is my son, who's being ornery at the end of the table. But you can't see it that well in this picture, so that's okay. Maybe a little bit more in the next picture that I'm going to scrapbook. We all were wearing our birthday hats. Some of us, not me, my sister, had on 3. Some of us had them on our noses, just crazy. That's just the way my family rolls. That's why I love them so much. So look at all that gorgeousness. And I just love that pinky shine. So I put that branding strip or border strip right there to where it's barely touching any of those little clusters of the ink, not ink, but that paste that I pushed through. And I'm trying to think. I'm thinking I'm going to put the main picture here pretty much in the center, and I'm going to put these smaller pictures of my niece towards the bottom. That way, they're not going to cover too much of the mixed media, and they're going to still get a little bit of a showcase. So I use that teal paper as my background, and I just cut it long ways, 4.5 inches, and then I cut it at like 6 inches, and then I trimmed down the back. That way it could matte the blue on top of the pink, or the pink on top of the blue, the pink on top of the blue. And that way I don't have pink on pink where I put that cut apart card behind there. And the only thing I really need about that is already sticking out, and that is the horn. And there's florals, which match that background paper. It matches the florals. I think I might add, I can't remember. I added florals to a layout that I did today. It might not have been this one. And I cut a strip of that paper that had the candle on it, and I was certain that I was going to use it, but I don't. And then I'm going to make my little pocket of happy stuff. And I did not use all 3 of the pouches. I used the one that Anna sent me for the Creative Ambassador layout, but I only used a little of one of those extra ones that she sent me when I made an order. And so now that I'm done creating this, which I should have done this before, but I didn't, and that's fine. And so I use this. It's got a place on there that says date and something like the details, or I don't remember exactly what it says, but I put on there that it was my niece Natalie's 20th birthday and where we were eating. And I love that. I think that's really fun. And once I get it on the layout, it just adds a lot of character. So I'm going to get that put down. And then I'm going to get out, I think I'm going to get out my thicker phrases so that I could determine what it is I'm going to title this layout. So first I'm going to find a place for this tag. And I think real hard about putting it over here, but I don't want that part of the picture covered because my niece has learned this new thing where you can zoom out on your camera and take a picture, and it looks like you've got like this. Look at her arm. Now she's a little girl. She's like 5 foot, 2, 5'3". She's not very tall. She's pretty small. And so her arm is not like 5 feet long, which is how this picture looks. But it has something to do with the way the camera is distanced, and it makes it look like you're further away, which is hysterical. I have another set of pictures that you all will be seeing. Well, it won't be around the world in 30 days, but I will be documenting some other pictures of her for Memorial Day. And she did the same thing, except it was her leg. And she looks like she's 22 feet tall. It's hysterical. So I decided right away I wanted to use this minty color because it is going to complement that mint in the background of the picture and the mint in the background of that floral paper. And so I go ahead and pull Happy Day. My other option was something like Cake Day or something. And while she was eating a cupcake, look at me, I almost tried to put that on upside down, you all. I just didn't want to use it Cake Day. I liked Happy Day better. And then I take the word day and I put it on top of where the cut apart, or not the cut apart, but that little tag and the shaker pocket is, because I think it just adds a little to that little stripey bit right there. So, and I don't care that that little stripey paper is more white than off-white, because even though that background paper and that little strip of paper are like that dirty white color, I'm perfectly fine with it, because I did bring more white in when I tore the paper up at the top corner, because it exposed the white in the background. So now I'm going to take some of the extra sequins that were in one of the little pouches that I got when I placed an order, and I put 3 dots of NuFo Deluxe adhesive in a few different places, and I'm going to add one of the big ones to each of those places. And then there's a smaller, like, shiny purple one. It's like a shiny purpley pink. And then I think there's like a little red flower. And so I think those are the ones I'm going to end up adding and making my little clusters with. And I think it turns out very nice. It helps complement the colors that are in this collection and brings a little extra zing to my layout. And those pink sequins are like huge. So they are so big that I decide when I bring out my gemstones, I'm going to use those to cover the little hole in those big pink sequins. But these scrap, I think they're called Want to Scrap, yeah. And they're multi-sized little gemstones, and they are so cute. I got these at Peacecraft Love, awesome pricing, and I was just looking to fluff my gemstone colors. So I put a big one to cover the tag hole because, no naked tag holes. And then I just pull some of the small ones off and kind of tuck them in different places. Not any clusters of 3 or anything, but I just put them here, there, and the other. And then, like I said, put one in the middle of each of the 3 large pink sequin, because there's a hole there that you can see, and I wanted to get that covered up. And that is it. I am so excited for the way this turned out. I'm so happy to be a creative ambassador for Anna and Peacecraft Love. It is such a fun site, and there's so many great things there, and I hope you all will go and check out peacecraftlove.com. There will be an affiliate link below. It does not cost you any more to click on that and purchase. It just lets Anna know that you found her through me. So I hope that you will go check that out. I also hope you'll go down to the links below and check out the other creative ambassadors who are scrapping for this birthday hop for Peacecraft Love. I cannot believe they are already 2 years old. I wish I had known them longer, but I am so glad to be a part of this little happy family of scrappers. And that is it. So I hope to see you again really soon. Have a great day and happy scrapping.